Good morning, everyone. It was so exciting to come back here today and get back to business. Last week was a crazy week, so I thank you for all of the messages and being able to pop in just a couple times there to check in and say hi. But I thank you all for being patient, and it looks like I missed a heck of a week. So anyway, let's take a quick look here. This is the S&P futures. Looking at last week, and we were holding on to this 20, holding on to this 20. Well, then we decided, you know what, I don't really like it. Came down, used the 50, turning it right back around, and had two really good days, just kind of hanging out here. This morning, we not confirmed a nice push back up over that 20. So really going to be watching that 20 for me. Right, I think, actually, I like the SPY over, on the regular SPY, it's going to be about 417.10. That'll bring us up over the top of these two candles, and that's where I want to see a close, is up over there, and maybe grab some volume. You can see on the two green candle days there, we had some great volume on Thursday, but Friday we came in and we were just kind of like, I don't really know if I'm that happy about this. So we'll keep an eye on that. Overall, though, just using that 15, pushing back away, our moving averages had been really stretched apart through the last several weeks, right? We got really stretched. So coming back and kind of bringing those back together, not a huge surprise. It's something that we did talk about week before last. So, okay, so let's hop into a few things. I did see the news this morning about AT&T and Discovery, and edging closer. Now there's still quite a few hurdles for them to get over, but edging closer to a deal here. So this morning, AT&T is sitting at right now about 30, just over 33. It did hit a high of just shy of 34 there this morning. And Discovery, so Disca, is the other half of that. And they went from about 35.70. They are now sitting at 40.25. Hit a high of over 42.50 there. So these are going to look pretty interesting, making a big move up. Maybe some good day trading there. Wouldn't hold it for a swing yet, but that's kind of the big news of this morning, that AT&T is going to merge with Time Warner Media, the Discovery side of that. Okay, so a few things to look at. I also going to keep an eye on Dash. Last week we were in the car, and I heard about the big move that we had on Friday. Look at that. We came right up through that point of control area. So today, looking for maybe a little bit of a pullback here into that 50. It's sitting just above that 50 now. And then a push up on above and a close over that point of control would then give me a better feeling for a swing starting tomorrow. So DoorDash looking pretty good. Didn't really see any options that I like very well in that, but that's where it is. ABBV. So with all that market volatility last week, you could see that ABBV hung in here pretty well. We had a nice little pullback here on Friday, and this morning hanging right at about 116.46, so right at the lower end of this nice little support area. You can see all the volume that's kind of built in here. So looking for a move back to the north side on this. The July 16th 120s, again, relatively strong compared to the overall market last week. Oil, oh my goodness. Oil. The Colonial Pipeline being down, and of course that happened because we were traveling, and that's the time that those things always happen, right? We had no problems finding gas. I don't know. We were on the East Coast and drove back that way, but anyway, Marathon Petroleum here. What a crazy looking candle there from Friday, and look at that volume. But I like the, as we get back out, we are planning vacations, we're driving around. I like the look here in MPC, and what I would be watching is the 716, and I would watch both the 65s and the 70s here, just to kind of see where that volume lays out. Now we're at 59.90 right now, but I like this for a tap back to the 3 and then a push back north on MPC. BNTX. So BioNTech, which clearly I'm allergic to. BNTX, another one of these. All of these in the vaccine space have, overall performed pretty darn well. BNTX starting to bring in, and that's a really big wedge. Now let's make this look a little bit more normal. There we go. Let's look at it like this. I like BNTX up over this trend line. See, we have a nice wedge in here. We used the 20. We pushed up nicely. We had some pretty okay volume. We're past earnings. So looking for a move here above that 195. And looking right now, the other ones I really like are the 618. That's pretty short. So I will wait and see if I can get, if there's volume building in some of the later dated ones. But right now, the 618-200, probably a decent day trader, if nothing else, here in BNTX. Well, if we have our vaccinations, we might as well go shopping. This does have earnings coming up pretty shortly, so it wouldn't be a long hold. But look at this really big volume bar here that we had on Friday. Not volume, but green bar, we had just a smidge over average volume, so nothing really exciting on the volume. But we pushed back up through that 50. We used this point of control very nicely, pushed up nicely. Apparently, we're going out and going shopping. At least I know I did last week. So on Nordstrom here, looking for maybe a little bit of a pullback in about to this this fib line before pushing on. Not a lot in the way here until we get up to about 43.97, and then maybe on up to that 46 as we move here into earnings. JWM, the 45 strike. So you can go with the June, since we wouldn't intend to hold through earnings, but they also have those in July, the 7/16/45. So I like both of those. Well, since we're buying new clothes to look good, we have to have somewhere to wear them. So, oh, come on. Oh, why is that working? There we go. Might as well go to a concert, right? Sounds like an excellent idea. Live Nation here, really like the looks of this. Now, it's pulling back into this 50 pretty hard this morning, but I'm looking for a hit of that, touch of that 50, and then a push back up. We had two really good days. We were building volume in both of those days, on Thursday and Friday. So looking for this pullback here to the 50 and then push up. Our moving averages overall are pretty close here. So I like the look of this one. I really like it as long as it moves up over that 50. And I see, really not a lot of resistance until we get to about 87.50. So that's a pretty decent move there in Live Nation. The 618.90s are the only ones that are really exciting right now. But I think as the day moves along, we'll look to the longer dated ones, just kind of waiting for those to populate a little bit better and catch some excitement. Okay, that is it for me here this morning. I will be here all day and all week. So most of the week. I look forward to seeing you and trading with you and sharing stories from last week. Oh my goodness, I have lots of stories. All right, have an awesome day. We'll keep an eye on Bitcoin as well. I see Mark is popping in here, so we'll keep an eye on Bitcoin as well. All right, talk to you later.